What's good, everyone? Today I will be teaching you how to sandbag culvert properly. Now, for some of you who don't know, I am a professional sandbagger, and I'll be showing you in this video how I and how you too can also sandbag culvert. Now let's get into it. First thing we want to do is we enter, right? And the most important thing, we make sure all the pets are off, right? We don't want any of that. None of that. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Pets add damage. And you know what? We're not trying to get damage, you know what I mean? Now, the next thing we're gonna want to do is pop a sparkling blue potion, not red, because red adds boss damage and that's bad. Now, we don't pop anything red, make sure. So we pop our green potion. We're gonna pop our guild blessing. And we're gonna pop Hero's Echo. Alright? So now we're pretty much ready to enter, but we did forget our 2 times, so let's pop that. Gold potion and EXP. Because killing the boss does give EXP, so make sure. If you have Fatal Strike, turn that on. It's very helpful during this process, so you should have that on. Next course of actions, make sure you have your right fams on, right? We do want to meet guild requirements after all. Then, instead of stacking whatever you need to stack outside, let's say your gauge class or something, you're gonna make sure you stack that inside culvert, alright? So here I'm gonna empty my gauge to show you. Alright? We get it halfway up if you want, but I recommend emptying it. Now, let's enter culvert. The first thing we're gonna want to do is turn on your fams and pop your burst. Get ready for it. Make sure the culvert boss is pulled all the way near the portal. You don't want to rerun, so you want to get on this platform. Alright? Next, you want to keep on hitting the boss. You want to get it to stage 5. Make sure your burst kind of runs out. Now let's pop our origin because we made sure it's not on stage 6. You never want to pop your burst stage 6. See, I'm going to right click my origin away. Never mind, I can't right click my origin away, but make sure you don't pop your burst stage 6. Next, what you want to do is pop your Genesis iframe and press it one more time to make sure it explodes on the boss, dealing massive damage. We can pop our Will and Siren skill and start moving towards the right side of the boss. Pop your FMAs if you have any. See, and make sure you don't animation cancel anything. Sorry, that's an important step I forgot to mention. Now, there's 40 seconds left, we keep on hitting it. And if you have any burst left, pop it now. And keep on DPSing. We want to get kind of close to Rex if you have Rex, because we don't want to get kicked from the guild. If you don't care, like me, I'll just say something like, I don't know, bro, like, oh, I didn't have enough time to run or something, and I had no meso to change my links or something. I don't know. Make up some excuse. Now, let's say you have guild requirements. Now's your time to make up an excuse. So in the guild chat right now, I'm gonna say, oops, fucking, I had no mesos, can't run culvert, can't run culvert in boss gear this week. Sorry, y'all. Make sure you seem sorry. But in reality, we're not sorry. Alright? Now, let's say your Rex are a little higher. Then in that case, what you want to do is do your normal burst, right? Do your normal culvert, but at the end, where you're supposed to do your big burst or wherever you do your big burst, make sure you do that at the beginning. This will allow it to pop on the first one and end on the stage 6, dealing less damage overall. Now, your guild has very low requirements and you eat it easily. How can we sandbag? Alright, what we want to do is make sure no buffs other than, of course, our EXP. Right? We gotta make sure the EXP buffs are popped. And we want to make sure the gauge is completely empty. Then, make sure you turn on drop gear. This is a very important step. Drop gear, especially the greed pendant, provides adequate damage for this. Make sure you have no bossing stance on. If you're playing a class that has a bossing stance or like a bossing toggle or something, make sure you don't got that on. And now let's head to the altar. Here I'll show you what's up.
3, 2, 1.
Now,
Start.
what we want to do is drag the boss to the right this time. This is very important because on the right side, he's far away from the portal, so you can't rerun. You gotta make sure you don't get close to the rerun. Now, what's next, you might ask? Well, we run down the clock to at least 100 seconds left. So 100 seconds is left. Now we'll turn on our familiars and we'll pop our Genesis iframe. Genesis iframe will get through phase 1 for us, so make sure to pop that. That's 10 points right there. Then pop your big burst skill right here. See that? 30. Come on now. Keep on popping things, and now you can start charging up your gauge if you have one. Make sure no bossing stance. Remember, very important step. You could pop your entire burst here, but when it gets to 55 seconds, we're gonna bind the boss and move over to the left side. Now, as we head to the left side, we could pop our will and Saren skill away from the boss. This is a very important step. We don't want it to hit the boss. And if you have any more bursts left, make sure to pop that. We just keep basic attacking the boss here. We want to make sure we get at least 1,000 points. So we did meet the requirement for today. And we keep on hitting it. So now there's 20 seconds left. We want to refrain from doing damage, because at this point it's kind of OD if you keep hitting it. Like, you trying too hard if you're doing that, bro. And if you have an iframe, make sure to use it with your AB link. Unless it does damage. If it does a lot of damage, then don't do that. Alright, hitting it anymore would be OD. So make sure we don't do that. Alright, y'all. Thank you so much for watching the video. And yeah, that's how you sandbag culvert. Thanks for watching. Peace out.